What were your hopes?
I'm always looking to, lose a few pounds. Being conscious of what I eat, when I eat. What were you looking for?
I wasn't looking for much of anything. I just decided to do it because I said if my son can do it, I can do it too.
Why have you called this meeting?
I wanted to revisit because I'm still doing it. I'm still intermittent fasting.
Currently weigh 189 pounds. Woke up 7 a.m. I am hungry.
All done. Now I'm at 182 pounds.
How do you feel?
Great, and I'm gonna keep doing it.
All right, first a reminder, what is intermittent fasting? Picking a set time of day when you can or can't eat. You could either maybe eat 4 hours a day or 8 hours a day, or pick 2 days a week where you eat very little or nothing at all. I'm not gonna do that. Some people do that. Maybe you do that, and maybe it works. Point is, I'm not gonna do it that way. Reasons being, I don't want to. Other point is, there are lots of ways to do intermittent fasting. Many people swear by it. Hugh Jackman, Terry Crews, me. My method?
16-8 method. Within an 8-hour window, I chose 11 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Even when I'm not being super strict and watching the clock. These days, I have a completely different relationship with food now.
Yeah?
I don't really get as hungry. I naturally now just eat later. Not every day, but I will stop eating at night. And I've kept off all that weight I've lost in September. And then some. I'm down to 176. Perhaps it's for those reasons, or because I wouldn't shut up about it. My parents have decided to try it. Their method?
We tried to go from noon to 8.
First, we gotta acknowledge how awesome interviews are for Bentley. Oh yeah. So, tell me, parents. Can I call you parents? How hard was it for you?
There were some mornings that I'd get pretty darn hungry because I'm used to eating breakfast.
Plus, you're burning all those calories furiously scrolling on your phone like you do.
Yes, I do that. Yeah. My fingers are always in pretty good shape.
But I had to catch myself later on in the evening when I'm sitting down watching TV. Would like to maybe have a few peanuts, chips, or pretzels. Yeah. I thought, I can't have that now.
So what did you have?
I had nothing.
These things were hard for me at first too, but eventually, I'll get a better person to explain it to you.
This is just a tool for you to help your body learn to listen to its natural, hunger cues. And you're finding now that, you're really not that hungry in the morning. You're just eating something right away out of habit. Mm-hmm. And you're really not that hungry later in the evening. You're just snacking out of habit.
Yep. Intermittent fasting may be a tool for better eating habits, but a tool for the tool of intermittent fasting is the app Do Fasting. Thank you, Do Fasting, for sponsoring this video. Do Fasting is an app that helps you with intermittent fasting. How appropriate! This is an app I didn't know about when I was doing my fasting initially, but wish I did because it gives you meals. At first, I just threw whatever in my face. Ooh, I'll just have a little bit here. I'll have a little bit here. And like I said, I ended up eating too much and feeling way too full and not so good. And this will make sure you're eating healthier like my dad.
Maybe a donut, maybe 2 donuts.
They're created by professional nutritionists rather than amateur poisoners. Poison doesn't agree with me. And one of the biggest benefits is that it helps track your eating windows, which can be confusing sometimes.
7 a.m. to 11 a.m. to 7 p.m.
I like intermittent fasting because I can be healthy by not doing something, but they have a list of exercises in case you want to be healthy by doing something. And it tracks your progress so you have a reason to brag to your friends, which is what we all want. It's why we talk to people. If you click the link below, they're offering a special deal. 1 year of Do Fasting for $66. That's 75% off. It's $1.25 per week. Just 5 games of Miss Pac-Man at the local retro arcade. 5 games. Just forego 5 games of Miss Pac-Man and you can do this app. But if you do that and you're not happy, well, there's no recourse except a 30-day money-back guarantee. So there you go. Link below, 75% off. Back to it. Another thing that happened to me that also happened to my mom during our actual eating windows.
I think I was really hungry and I'd start eating and then it was like, I'm really full. It was kind of weird.
Yeah. Kind of weird. Before intermittent fasting, when I would eat food, when I start eating, I sometimes am like, I will never stop. I'm going to be in this state forever.
Just going to eat and eat. You pushed past when your body was telling you that it was full, just to get to enjoy more of the food.
But then during intermittent fasting, I would get so full I couldn't eat more even if I wanted to. A phrase I never thought I'd say. Eventually, I just learned to recognize better when I was getting full, and then I would just stop eating.
I think listen to your body can mean, hey, just make sure you're eating enough, pal, or Hey, don't eat too much, bucko.
My wife had always had a better relationship with food, but intermittent fasting taught me that it was really just about listening to hunger cues. It wasn't that one person was more hungry or loved food more than the other person. In fact, China probably gets hungry more often than I do.
If I haven't eaten anything for like an hour, my body's like,
Your body is doing a pile driver as a professional wrestler, sounds like to me.
exactly. It's doing that in my stomach.
Yeah, but usually you're pretty good about, okay, I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat, and then, oh, I'm not, I'm going to stop.
Intermittent fasting helped teach me your ways, healthy eaters. Teach me your ways. Anyway, another problem that my parents encountered that I didn't encounter. This one's unique to my parents.
And when eating at noon, what do you have? Breakfast or do you have lunch?
Okay, boomer. Quick Google search and I found that there's really no health reason why we eat the breakfast that we do. What it really comes down to is probably convenience and marketing, and then eventually habit and tradition. So just eat whatever you want, and apparently you did.
Sometimes I have maybe a donut. Yeah. Maybe 2 donuts.
Terrifying eating choices aside, as long as you stayed within your eating window, technically you are intermittent fasting.
There were a couple of times that we had to adjust and we'd start at 11. Well, just because of where we were at, or, we had to eat before we went somewhere,
Well, as long as that was the only thing, which I'm sure it was.
The mornings that I would have Ada, one time, 9 o'clock in the morning, I cut her up an apple, not even thinking, and I picked up a piece, put it in my mouth.
No.
And then he came in and he caught me.
Can we reenact that? Let's reenact that.
Now?
Oops.
Okay, at first intermittent fasting can be a little challenging. Eventually, it gets easier, and now it's actually just kind of natural for me. Parents, how did you get through it? Any tips? How did you cope? Tell me stuff.
I drink a lot of water and I drank tea.
Got more stuff done in the morning to keep my mind off.
What were you doing?
Sometimes I go out to the shed. I do a lot of snow shoveling.
There's a lot of that to do.
And I did some of the neighbors, blew out a couple driveways. And Bentley and I would usually go out and take a walk in the morning before I ate.
Yeah, it almost forced me to go for more walks. So something to do rather than thinking about eating something in the morning.
So, did it work? Do they feel healthier?
So did it work? Do you feel healthier?
That's what I just said.
Sorry.
Apology accepted, Craig from the past. Anyway, feel healthier?
I do. Probably lost around 3 pounds, but I feel like it's given me more energy. Now, we've also done the no alcohol. It could be a little of both.
No alcohol, yes. China and I said we were going to do no alcohol for the month of January, and they decided to copy us and do it too. And my sister joined in. And some friends of theirs, although the friends failed. I'm looking at you, Mark. The month is almost over, and you know what? I think I'm going to make a video about it. I don't normally do that kind of thing, but I think I'm going to do that. That video should come out in a couple months. Anyway, yes, they did both at the same time, so who knows what affected what. But, and I'm sure it affected my dad in a big way.
I guess I don't really feel much different.
Oh, really, Dad?
It seems I'm feeling less hungry, like when it comes around dinner time.
Sometimes you got to push my dad a little bit for more detail.
How much weight did you lose?
7 pounds.
And you don't feel that much different. Seems like quite a change. It's the same amount I lost in a month. Though, in January, you quit alcohol. And as we all know...
Because, yeah, he likes his beer.
I'd have to say, get drunk.
Get drunk! Yeah, that's good. So, where are they at now?
I would like to continue.
Continue intermittent fasting or no
Yeah.
alcohol?
Well, less alcohol.
I like to get up, maybe have a bowl of Cheerios or whatever. And then it's done, and then I don't have to stop and worry about eating.
So, where are we at now?
Thank you for talking with me.
You're welcome.
This is the first time we've talked in weeks. Thank you.
What was your name again?
I don't even know anymore.
Thank you for watching. You can click there to subscribe and hit the bell to make sure you get notified when I make new videos. Otherwise, I don't know what happens. You get scurvy? You can support me on Patreon, where I do videos every single weekday, and I do a monthly live stream. I do other stuff. Previous video about how to learn a new skill. The other intermittent fasting video. My stomach growled, did you hear that? It's appropriate.